Interior sleeping quarters.
Okay, this is from the episode Dad, which was intended to be the first show of season 3.
3, yeah, which we never got round to finishing.
So it was basically what happened after the end of Parallel Universe.
And I still think, to this day, it would make a great episode. I think it's the one the fans would like to see more than anything.
The missing episode.
The missing episode. And I think what the problem was you'd been through it or were going through fatherhood, and I wasn't. And there is just, you're in 2 different species at that point.
Right.
You just don't get it.
Right,
You're having a kid, so what?
Yeah.
Whereas, of course, when you're having it, you understand it's the only thing we're talking about.
So, I just thought what would have been interesting in terms of Lister is just character change, or even if it was only temporary.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree now.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and the whole and Rimmer's sort of becoming tenderer. And more
becoming like a father figure to Lister's mother.
That was also one of the other elements that sort of distressed me about it.
Slightly.
Ever so slightly.
And then of course we'd have the problem of the kid and what happened, and we certainly didn't want a gurgling baby around.
No, well, we could have had the girls come and collect them as
or fast growing whatever.
How lovely.
It was all a dream.
Oh yeah.
Remember what they used to be like?
So again, you could easily have done it's all a dream. Even if for these couple of scenes.
Or are you looking in the scenario machine? They do that on sort of Futurama, don't they?
Yeah. Parallel universe. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't like that universe.
No.
Your daughter's type hardened Astro.
We did a few scenes and then it just stopped, didn't it? We just stopped. We don't know where to go. So
I think had someone put a gun to our head, we could have made this a good episode.
Yeah.
Don't start getting emotional again. All that blubbering. I don't know how to handle it. You can't just burst into tears at the least provocation. Is that how Arnold Schwarzenegger would have a baby? You've just got to be a bit more manly about the whole thing. Lister examines his profile.
So you've got all that kind of area, haven't you? And also Lister just being...
Yeah, he wouldn't need makeup.
So gross.
That's great.
That would have been a great stomach piece, wouldn't it?
Anyone would think you were the first male ever to have a baby. I am. You've seen the case studies. Male baboons have done it lots of times. I bet they didn't go around showing each other their varicose veins. It's all right for you. You don't have to have a cesarean. You don't have to go under the knife.
Did we write up until him having the baby?
I didn't think we did.
I didn't think we had. I thought there was just this one scene.
Yeah,
There may have been a rough.
And also, I can't remember, does it have to be twins? Or could the twins have arrived from some other
We always had
place?
it in mind to do the twins. I can't believe
So the babies would have been the twins rather than the twins.
It was from Future Echoes, it was always going to be twins, wasn't it?
But, I mean, the twins didn't come from some alternative Kachansky somewhere that we hadn't found yet. It was...
Rimmer and the cat are pacing. What's going on in there? It's been 2 hours. Crichton comes out. Wonderful news, sir. Wonderful, wonderful news. I haven't killed him. What about the baby? What is it? It's a human. Yes, but what sex? There's more than one.
Yes, I do remember,
See, some of these areas there, good areas. It's a human,
What's
sir.
between his legs? Crichton.
Yes, good stuff.
Space. No, at the top. Has it got a... Rimmer wiggles his forefinger. No, it has a... Crichton wiggles his little finger. It's a boy! Interior sleeping quarters, day. The baby is asleep in the cot.
Oh, my.
Rimmer is leaning over him. Marvellous.
God, we only had to do another quarter of an hour.
I know, exactly, it would have been there.
Joys, do they? Good as gold, not a peep, eh?
Having said that, Backwards had such a huge impact, I think, because it was such a takeaway idea.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that show?
Yeah, we'd have had to
Backwards.
put this out first, wouldn't we?
We'd have had to put it out first, and we may never have got to season 4.
I think it was a sea change show.
Yeah.
I have slept for approximately 33 minutes in the last 6 weeks. But it has its compensations, doesn't it? I mean, just look at him. Have you got a name for him yet? I thought of a few names last night, I can tell you. You've got to give him a name. He's nearly 6 weeks old.
Yeah, so you got an unusual kind of domestic
You want
situation.
something sort of rugged, don't you? Something with a bit of substance. How about, and I'm just thinking off the top of my head here, how about Arnold? Your name. Oh, that's not the reason I suggested it. It's just such a cracking name. Lots of diminutives. Arnie, Arn, Nold. Arnold Lister. You could go a long way with a name like that. Arnold Lister,
I don't see this since we wrote it. Good
won
grief.
his 7th Oscar today.
How many pages were there? There must
Oh,
be
I
like
President
20
Arnold
pages.
Lister, I was thinking of Barrie. Barrie? Yeah,
That's because I did that for both my sons. I did every diminutive and also how they sounded with Sir in front of them.
Yeah, of course you do.
Lying in bed going,
Lord.
Lord, yeah, it all works. It's all good.
PM, yes.
Your parents left you in a pub. They must have had their reasons. What possible reason could you have for leaving a tiny baby in a pub? It wasn't just any old pub. It was quite upmarket. Boddy's beer. Did a nice ploughman's too. Oh, well, sorry. Obviously, I misread the situation.
Yeah. So it's interesting that these sequences are very Lister Rimmer biased, aren't they?
Oh,
It's kind of like that's what we wanted to write the most.
Yeah. And obviously this was written first after season 2. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I don't know why they did it.
Well, it's that old Steptones thing, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
that's what we...
I've just...
Steptones on his baby.
It wasn't like I was totally abandoned. I was in a nice, warm blanket, and they left £5 pinned to me romper suit. What was that for? To get your first round in? I don't know why they did it. I've gone over it in my mind millions of times, but there's just no way of knowing. Well, it's hardly a mystery on a par with a Marie Celeste, is it? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Two people unable to contain their desires had an illicit liaison, and you are the fruit of their forbidden passion. You are forbidden passion fruit. What are you saying?
Passion fruit.
Yes, I
I'm
remember.
saying there's a very real possibility
got used
that your
in the
parents
last
were
day.
brother and sister. Smeg off.
Yes, I remember that, yeah.
Last day,
off.
we used.
Don't take offence. It's hardly your fault. How many toes have you got? 10. On both feet?
Yes, nothing's ever wasted, as Robin Doug. There's no such thing as a bottom drawer.
Yeah, there's a few things in here we should have used.
Yeah, yeah.
What explanation is there? Millions more credible than that. Maybe me dad, I don't know, maybe he was connected to royalty. Well, yes, now you say it, it's obvious. All you've got to do is watch you eating spaghetti to know there's blue blood coursing through your veins. I often catch you in a certain light and think, truly a prince walks amongst us. It's not that stupid. Certainly not. The Prince Regent gets one of his chambermaids in the pudding club and thinks, where on earth can I leave our offspring? I know. I'll nip up to Liverpool and dump him in the snug bar of the Flag and Lettuce. You're a sensitive guy, you know that, Rimmer. Have you ever thought of working for the Samaritans? I did, once. Summer job. First day there, I had 7 suicides. 7. And one of them was a wrong number. He'd only phoned up for the cricket scores. Of course, I got the blame. They said I couldn't relate.
Yeah, we used that in something. Yeah.